Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kelvin here. If you are a homeowner or just live in a house, you will definitely have household expenses. And by itself, it may seem quite little, but together, they will add up to quite a lot. Of course, there are plenty of ways to save on them. As a self-declared Broadband King, I'll be sharing my top 10 ways to save on household expenses. But before I start, if you are new to this channel, do subscribe to me. I post every Monday talking about personal finance stuff like credit cards and investing. Tap the bell button to get notified whenever I post a new video. And without further ado, let's start. Number 1. Refinance mortgage. If you own a home, your biggest expense will be your home mortgage. Maybe you have signed up a 2% bank loan a few years ago, or you have a 2.6% HDB loan. Whatever it is, if your lock-in period is already over, you can refinance now and save some money. According to this comparison table by iCompareLoan, the cheapest interest rate for a fixed rate 2 years loan right now is just 1.5%. If you are paying 2% interest rate previously, by converting over, you will save almost 4K over 2 years. Or if you are the kind that likes to live dangerously and doesn't mind your interest rate changing every now and then, you can get a floating rate loan for only 1.29%, saving 5.5K over 2 years. Some things to remember before refinancing your loan. First, if you are using a HDB loan, this process is a one-way trip, which means that once you convert your HDB loan to a bank loan, you can't convert it back. And second, by refinancing, there is a lock-in period for your home loans, some 2 years, some 3 years. So make sure of your choice before you sign the contract. One more tip, you might be thinking, should I wait? Will the interest rate go even lower? No one knows. It might go lower or it will go higher, just like stocks. But the sure thing is, the longer you wait to refinance your loan, the more money you have to spend on higher interest. So if you want to save money, refinance your home loan right now. Number 2. Electric bill. In November 2018, Singapore opened up its electricity market. What that means is you can now choose who to buy your electricity from. As of making this video, the electricity tariff is 23.02 cents per kilowatt hour, while the cheapest tariff by open electricity market is only 17 cents per kilowatt hour. That's about 8 cents difference. What that means is, for a standard 4-room HDB electricity bill, you'll be saving about $28 a month. That's over 40% in savings. That's great, right? By switching over, you can save so much money. But apparently, as of 31st March 2020, only 46% of households have switched over. That means 54% of you guys haven't switched over yet. If you are one of them, what are you waiting for? Maybe you are worried that there will be complications and you will have to eat in the dark while waiting for the switch. But there's really nothing to be worried about. The process is pretty simple. First, you choose the plan that you want. Then, on a specific day, the switch will be done automatically. It's like magic. You can use Seedly's website to find the best plan for yourself. I will put the link down below. There are two main types of price plan. Fixed price plan, where the rate is fixed for that duration of the contract. Like this plan is 17 cents for 12 months. The second plan is discount of regulated tariff, where the rate follows the electricity tariff, but is discounted. Like this plan is 21% off the original tariff. Which is cheaper? If the tariff remains the same, the fixed price plan is cheaper. But if the tariff drops, the discounted tariff plan will become cheaper. If you are stressed out deciding which plan you should choose, remember what Thanos once said, all that for a drop of blood. Don't worry too much because at most it is just a few cents difference. Personally, I'm using Tuas Power because it is one of the more popular plans and it uses back the same SP bill. If you decide to use Tuas, you can use my referral code to get some minor discounts. I will leave them down in the description down below. But otherwise, if you decide to use other plans, you can easily find referral codes online too. Number 3. Broadband Plan. You might be overpaying for your broadband plan. Most people are having the 1 Gbps plan. So by right, you will be expecting a 1 Gbps speed, right? Right now, I'm using a 500 Mbps plan and it's using wireless. So let's check out my internet speed at speedtest.com. Right, so it's around 20 Mbps. Not even 1/4 of the speed that I should be getting. And according to Speed Test Global Index, the average download speed in Singapore is only about 200 Mbps. What I'm trying to get here is that if you are an online gamer streaming on Twitch, or have a lot of people in your house watching Netflix at the same time, then the 1 Gbps plan would make sense. Otherwise, if you are just watching simple YouTube videos and tapping the like button to help out with the channel, or just browsing the internet, then the 500 Mbps plan would be more than enough. In fact, after I've downgraded from 1 Gbps plan to 500 Mbps plan, I didn't notice any difference in internet speed. Anyway, this $and article compares the plan for you. For the 500 Mbps plan, you can get it from M1 or StarHub for only $29.90. For the 1 Gbps plan, if you don't need any router, Wiscoms is the cheapest at $34. If you need a router, M1 StarHub Wiscoms is around $39. So choose the best broadband plan that best suits your needs. Because if you are choosing a higher speed plan but end up not using it, you are wasting $10 a month. Number 4. Credit cards. If you are responsible for paying your household utility bills, like your electricity bills and internet bills, use a credit card to pay. Because by using credit cards to pay, you'll be getting free cashback by spending on things that you are going to be spending on anyway. So, which card to use? If you can hit a minimum spending of $500 a month, use the UOB One card. It will give you 3.33% on internet bills and 4.33% on your SP bills. In other words, if your internet bill is $40 a month and your SP bill is $80 a month, you will save a grand total of $480 a month. But if you are unable to meet the minimum spending of $500 a month, the next best card will be the HSBC Advance card, which gives about 2.5% for all your spending, which would save you a grand total of $3 a month. In 1 year, you can save over $30+. You can already eat 3 McDonald's breakfast deluxe extra value meal with a hash brown. Alright, I get it ain't much, but at least it's honest work. Number 5. Aircon dry mode. For aircons, most people will only use the cool mode, but have you ever noticed that there's also a dry mode with a water droplet? What dry mode does is, it will lower the air moisture in the room, which will reduce the humidity, which in turn will make the room cool. And because the internal fan and compressor doesn't need to work as hard, you'll be saving on electricity compared to using a cool mode. MB Climate has a great image on when to use each mode. When it's hot, you use the cool mode. When the temperature is cool, you use the dry mode. Personally, the way I use aircon is, I blast the room with cold air for about 20 to 30 minutes. Then after that, I switch over to dry mode. And since I'm using cool mode most of the time, my electricity bill is much lower compared to using cool mode all the time. Definitely do try it out and let me know what you think. Does dry mode work or is it just a myth? Number 6. Reuse water. You can save on water bills by reusing water. And I'm not talking about drinking dirty water directly. That would be nasty. What I'm saying is, collect your washing machine water when it's in the rinse cycle. Remember, it's the rinse cycle, not the wash cycle when it has all the detergent and stuff. So after you have collected the rinse cycle water, whenever you use the toilet, you can use the recycled water to flush it all down. See, even PUB recommends it. Number 7. Water saving kits. Besides reusing water, you can also save water by using a water timber. This water timber forces water out of these small holes, which will give stronger water stream without increasing its flow rate. Hence, saving water magically. Now, you don't have to buy a water timber yourself, because you can get it from PUB for free. Just go to this website to request for it, link in description below. Each water saving kit comes with 4 timbers for taps and 2 for shower head. So, depending on how big is your house, you can request for more. Number 8. Bidet. If you have been to Japan, you will have seen one of these. After you have taken a dump, it sprays water at your butt and clean it. Take a look at this chart. It is estimated that people in the United States go through 100 plus rolls of toilet paper in a year, compared to maybe China, who goes through only 49 rolls of toilet paper. I don't know why United States have 3 times more toilet paper usage, but yeah, that's impressive. You can buy bidets from Q10 for around $60 to $80. They will even help you to install it. The upfront cost may be high, but after a few years, the cost of using a bidet will be much lower than using toilet papers. Besides the cost, the other factor is hygiene. So the classic argument of using a bidet is, if other parts of your body has poop on it, would you rather use toilet paper to wipe it off or use water to wash it off? So yeah, get a bidet if you want to save on toilet papers and be clean. Number 9. Get a toolbox. If you own a house, get a toolbox and learn how to fix things yourself. According to this article by Money Smart, here's how much a plumber will cost. Clearing a choke sink, $50. Replacing a new tap, $60. Replacing leaking pipes, $80. By just buying a toolbox and fixing it yourself, you could easily save over $50. Or maybe your light is spoiled. Instead of getting an electrician to fix it, change it yourself. It's not that hard. There are tons and tons of tutorials on YouTube teaching you how to do it. A quick tip though, if you are fixing anything related to electricity, always turn off your main switch before doing anything. Besides saving a lot of money, if you are a man and can fix stuff, your manliness will increase by over 9,000 in the eyes of your wife. Or if you are a woman, you will be the alpha of your household now. Number 10. Coffee maker. If you are the kind that drinks coffee every day, buy a coffee machine and learn how to make coffee yourself. If you order from Starbucks every day, assuming one coffee costs about $6, in 1 year, you will be spending about $2,190 on coffee alone. Now, let's calculate the cost of making coffee yourself. If you check Harvey Norman, the price of a coffee maker can be between few $10 to over $1,000. So let's take the cheaper option. Maybe we'll use the Electrolux ECM-3505 coffee maker. Next, 1 kg of coffee beans will be about $60. If you are drinking 1 cup of coffee every day, 1 kg of coffee beans will last you about 60 days. Unless you are drinking coffee every hour, which would actually be incredible. Paper filters from FairPrice cost about $250 for 40 filters. So now we have our $60 coffee maker. Assuming that it will last 5 years, it will average up to 3 cents a day. Coffee bean, $1 a day, and paper filters, 6 cents a day, which all adds up to $1.09 for a cup of homemade coffee. Compared to Starbucks coffee, which costs $6, every day you'll be saving almost $5, and in 1 year, you'll save up to almost $1,800. And that's actually quite a lot. You could put your money to better use, like investing it or just taking a short trip to Taiwan when this whole pandemic thing is over, of course. And that's all for today. Let me know down in the comments below, how are you saving on household expenses? Like, share and subscribe, as I'll be posting new videos every week. See ya!